Hi, SMS parents. This is just a quick informative video about some of the things that we cover in 6th grade Human Growth and Development and in 8th grade Healthy Sexuality. If your student is taking either, we just want you to be informed about what we go over and give you the opportunity to opt out if you so choose. So let me switch to my screen. Okay. So this is our 6th grade Human Growth and Development and 8th grade Healthy Sexuality curriculum. 6th grade, we're focusing just on human growth and development, changes in the human body. So 6th grade, throughout this quarter, we've talked about hygiene, the health triangle, alcohol effects, bullying, stress, tobacco, safety and prevention, communication, nutrition, and human growth and development. For 8th grade, during their quarter, we've talked about body image and eating disorders, mental disorders, drugs, violence prevention, fitness, healthy relationships, and we'll be going into healthy sexuality. So our 6th or 8th grade expectations are basically just looking at minimizing risk related to sexual health and demonstrating ways to refuse getting into risky situations. So they should be able to refuse sexual contact, seek support in remaining abstinent, develop their own standards for dating. We'll talk a little bit about some diseases and unintended pregnancy, and we will look at side effects and effectiveness of contraceptives related to STDs, HIV, and pregnancy. So looking at how alcohol and drugs relate to those choices, demonstrating peer resistance skills, personal boundaries, some more about just identifying diseases, and looking at influences on their behavior. So for 6th grade, we're focusing again more on the developmental side. So how are kids growing and maturing physically? So kind of day one, we go over roles and expectations, rights and responsibilities. We watch a little video, and we do some split gender things where boys go with a male teacher and girls will go with a female teacher. Day 2, also some split gender things. We do a little facts and fables sheet. We discuss it, and we've got a question box where they would ask questions. Then day 3 is kidshealth.org, and they do some just reproductive system stuff. Yeah, same thing for boys. Okay, day 5, we watch the National Geographic video in the womb and developing fetus through each trimester. So day 6 is a test. So they're just going to take a test on some of the information that they learned. For 8th grade, they've got some nightly homework assignments that are about discussing things with you. So what you're comfortable discussing with them, but we want them to go home and be talking to you and kind of sharing out with you what's going on in class and how that information relates. We set up a climate, or hopefully, in which students feel comfortable participating. They'll get into some cooperative learning groups. They'll do the kids to kids talking about puberty video. They discuss physical, emotional, and social changes of puberty with a question box. Then we talk about abstinence, and they've got a video on that. Just go over some myths and facts. We go over pressures. This says Mrs. Panate, it won't be her anymore, but they'll get some information about HIV and AIDS. And then stresses, knowing the risks, okay, setting limits, understanding their rights, respecting themselves, and also respecting others. So they'll learn a skill called wait. So what are my choices? Assess the consequences. Identify my limit. Talk clearly and directly. So talking about what they'll need to form healthy relationships. Okay, and just kind of going over some further questions and reviewing for a test. So that's kind of what we go over. So coming home should be an opt-out form. So you should be asking your students for this. I will also include a digital version that I will send out through email. So if you're not comfortable with those conversations being had, by all means, just send that form in and we'll remove your child. If we don't receive an opt-out form, we will assume that's consent. This is district board approved curriculum. So hopefully that's something you feel comfortable with and you'll allow your child to stay. And if not, that's fine too. Thanks for watching the video. Have a great day. And email me if you have any questions. Bye.